Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Cephalosha is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Perkins, and it's Durant, and it's Ibaka in at the 4. And for Chicago, we've got Dang. Rose is out there with Prez. Then there's Carlos Boozer, and it's Noah in at the center, filling out the middle. Many players on their best behavior to start the year. Do things get more chippy as the season goes on?
If you were in a marriage, Kevin, let's say, and you are. Let's say you had what's called the honeymoon phase.
Yes.
Right around December, that's about your 5th year of marriage. And guys start to think about, you know what, I keep seeing you every day, and I don't like how it is that I'm playing, and I don't like where we are right now. It's cold in this gym. What is going on? That might spill over occasionally to competition on the floor.
Well, because my wife plays this game, watches our broadcast,
yeah.
I'm always in the honeymoon stage.
I'm looking at you, Kevin, and I cannot believe you just said that.
I can't believe she's playing it. Now here's Dang. Rose passes to Noah. Back to Rose. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. 4 on the shot clock. Dang can't get it to go.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Here's Chicago. Pass to Bogans. Left side Rose. Over Westbrook. And there's Rose on the assist by Bogans. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Bogans passes to Rose. Noah kicks to Bogans. Pass to Rose. Boozer against Ibaka. It's Boozer missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Dang for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
The wide open look for Durant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Rose penetrating. There's the pass to Dang. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And they call an illegal screen here. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Thunder.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Now here's Dang. Pass to Noah. Now here's Rose. To the paint. Here's Boozer. And Westbrook pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Brett, even though the Thunder have come up short in recent years, they are looking to the future as their time.
Well, interesting the way that Sam Presti went about his business in the offseason, trading away Russell Westbrook and then collecting so many draft picks. I can't even count them, but what a great way for them to rebuild and revamp in Oklahoma City.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in '08. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago. Outside Dang. Durant with the steal. Jumps up. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, it's funny, you talk about players using their body to get into the lane. Kevin Durant using his arms to get into the lane starts the break.
Now here's Rose. Hogan's passes to Rose. Shot from 12. And again, no good by Chicago. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Rose with the ball. He's covered by Westbrook. And the rejection by Perkins.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
In the corner, Cephalosha with it. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Tremendous awareness on the catch and pop from Cephalosha. So good at realizing when he's got just a little bit of room and a good look at the basket.
Now here's Rose. Inside, Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here is Ibaka. 3-point lead. Westbrook finds Ibaka. Six on the shot clock. Ibaka, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Now here's Rose. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Prez. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Harden's checked in. Free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's the floater. Chalk up 2 there. Rose has got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Westbrook drives in. Shoots from 14. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. And here's Rose. Beyond the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Thunder up 2 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Chicago trailing here. And And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, they've got Kyle Korver. Noah is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Brewer in at the 3. Now Kevin Durant after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Now here's Korver, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here is Harden. They lead by 1. If you were choosing a center for the team that you ran, you've got these options: Joel Embiid, Big Cat, or Jokic in Denver. Who do you go with?
There's so much variety in their games, Kevin. And I appreciate what Jokic does so much for that Denver Nuggets offense, initiating as a center from the top. But I'm going to have to go with Embiid and the way that he can dominate the game. There's still so much potential and growth for what it is that he can do. Down on the block, doing damage, taking away a lot of three-point shots. And not to disparage what it is that Karl Anthony Towns can do, but his size and dominance, I think there's an intimidation factor that Joel Embiid brings to the game that I would lean on over the other two.
No good from Durant. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Rose. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harden kicks to KD. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You saw how close the defender was. It really doesn't matter. KD creates the space and still scores.
Korver passes to Noah. Outside Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Oklahoma City trailing. Robinson passes to KD. Back to Robinson. Korver against Harden. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Korver. Harden. That's good. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Rose dishes to Korver. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Robinson down low, working on Rose. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Pass to Brewer. Back to Rose. Left side, Gibson takes it from 10. They get it back. Thunder trailing by 3. KD's shot is good. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
But when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here is Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Gibson sends it back. Rose attacking. No good from Gibson.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Rose against Robinson. Outside for Korver. Over Harden. Korver, no luck. The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. A nice shot by KD.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now here's Korver. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. And finished off by Rose.
And when he sets his mind to it, Derrick Rose is able to attack and finish through contact about as well as anybody in our league.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. So for the Bulls, Carlos Boozer's checked in for Noah. Bang comes in for Brewer. And the bodyguards subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Oklahoma City, Perkins comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Robinson. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Westbrook against Rose. It's stolen by Dang.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
The Bulls shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
29 seconds left here in the second. KD passes to Perkins. Here's Westbrook. Chicago grabs the miss.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Rose against Harden. Rose surveying the D. Bang for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, excellent job, KD, timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So for Oklahoma City right now, Perkins is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Boozer in the post, defended by Ibaka.
Blessed with awesome physical tools. Ibaka can alter shots anywhere on the floor.
The 3 from Sefolosha. Rebound by the Bulls. Boozer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 5. Ibaka, the pass to Sefolosha. Ibaka with the ball. Boozer picks him up. Perkins buries it down low. Perkins got his first points of the game.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Rose. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. The free throw drops for Rose. Thunder trailing by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count that one. Westbrook's got 5.
Getting a little bit more room here from the mid-range, the explosive shot area, getting quick to that spot and separating from the defender.
Now here's Rose. He's got 25. Here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Rose against Westbrook. On the wing, Dang. 3-pointer. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Sefolosha. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Boozer. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. And he makes the first. Daquan Cook's checked in for Oklahoma City. The dude comes in for Russell Westbrook. One is no good. Chicago leading by 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rose passes to Noah. Second shot opportunity. Here's Boozer. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Yep, that one goes in there. Sefolosha's got 5 points so far.
That's the biggest aspect of Cephalosha on defense is the length, and he uses it well that time to get off the shot close to the bucket.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Cephalosha. Noah with the block.
That's something Noah is phenomenal at doing, leaving the floor quickly enough to get the block.
Rose finds Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Maynard dishes to Cephalosha. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Ibaka. He's got 5. And there's the pass to Cook. Clock at 6. And Ibaka kicks to Cephalosha. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Cephalosha's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you can't entirely fault the defense right there. Cephalosha, a good shooter who's used to having a hand in his face.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. And the bodyguards subbed in for Prez. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. James Harden comes in for Cephalosha. Both free throws good from Rose.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 7 to the inside, and Boozer throws it down.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Now, here is Harden. Good D by Boozer.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Shots good by Gibson.
Good decision making by Taj Gibson. Knows he has the green light to shoot that quick jumper.
Passes to Maynard. Lets the 3 fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Maynard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Watson, the pass to Gibson. Outside Dang. Over Cook. Dang can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Harden. Excellent defense there from Boozer. The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Watson, the pass to Dang. And he makes makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bulls making a switch here. Korver's checked in, and then for Oklahoma City, Kevin Durant comes in for Daquan Cook. Robinson is subbed in for the Dude. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's KD, and that one is good. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Watson surveying the D, and stolen by Perkins. With one on the clock, he's off on that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Thunder trailing by 8. Taj Gibson is out there with Boozer. Then it's Dang. Then it's the bodyguard. And it's Korver in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And here is Dang. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Gibson passes to Boozer. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Perkins atop the key. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Taj Gibson picks one up. And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Chicago leading by 6. Outside Dang. Pass to Gibson. And here's Korver from the arc. Drills it from outside.
You gotta love how Korver's outside shot keeps looking better and better with each passing game.
Right side Robinson. Left side Collison. Over Gibson. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Stolen by Harden. It's stolen by Korver. Gibson finds Korver. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here is Watson. Back to Boozer. Tries it from 9. He dishes it to Watson. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. Durant for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. KD's got 21.
I mean, what a talent this guy is. Durant has the ability to score from anywhere, and now picking his spots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Noah comes in for Taj Gibson. And Prez is subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Collison. Cephalosha comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Robinson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Durant. Hogan's passes to Watson. Another shot. And Boozer lays it in.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass.
Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Cephalosha. The shot will not fall.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Watson, the pass to Noah. Durant against Boozer. Back to Noah. Shoots from 12.
Too much. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Durant. 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. The Bulls leading by 10. Now Watson. To the middle. And there's Boozer. That's good on the assist by Watson. 14 points for Carlos Boozer.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
KD dishes to Perkins. And there's a whistle. That goes on the body glove. That's foul number 2 for him. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Bulls. It's the Thunder with the ball. A 12-point game. Out to the right wing. Back to KD. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Rose against Westbrook. Rose in the post. Westbrook pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 12. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Well, Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rose.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.